You've come through 2020 swinging your sword left and right, laying waste to anyone who gets in your way. Like a great Viking making his way across Europe, you, Virgo, have been a conqueror. And what have you conquered? It's been different things for different Virgos. Some of you have finally gotten the respect you deserve at your job. Some of you have finally found the love you've been seeking for ages. But for all of you, you've made the strides you've needed to get what you want. So where can you go from there? Just like a Viking warrior after the battles, 2021 is about setting up your kingdom. You've accumulated great tracts of land and know you need to build your castle and protect your fiefdom. It's time to draw up plans for stone walls, start to till the soil, and prepare your domain to become a great ruling, but benevolent, nation. So you're going to survey all that's around you in the first week of January and see where you need to begin. Contrary to most astrological advice, we're going to say this is really up to you. Need to improve your love life? Make more money? Connect more with friends? Find a better job? Just fix that fence in the backyard? You're the one to make the call, Virgo, as to where to start swinging. Just know this as you proceed, you're starting the year with a very powerful and active astrological house rooting for you. This means the stars support whatever decision you make, provided you stick with it and follow through. That doesn't mean you can't course correct if you're headed in the wrong direction. But you do need to not bail when the going gets tough. You're a warrior and you need to set up a kingdom worthy of you. And every kingdom starts with a king's home. Late January through to September is the prime time for you to make some changes when it comes to your housing. This could mean extensive remodeling or looking for a new home or apartment. You need to look and see what makes sense to you now in life for your living situation. When was the last time you made a decision about where to live? 5 years ago? 10? Even if you just moved, are you using the same criteria for a home that you used ages ago? Reassess, Virgo, and figure out what you need. Remember, you're a warrior and warriors need a place to regroup, recharge, and be a human being for a bit. It might be time for you to get a little more space for all the treasure you've raided over the years. Start looking at listings around you and be prepared to sprawl a little bit. It might be time for a housing upgrade. If money is a factor, see what you could possibly do to make this happen. This is about as important an investment as you can make these days, so much so that it'll be worth foregoing most other purchases. Sorry to delay the tropical vacation a year, but now's the time to strike. Your dream home may become a bit more visible to you around February 16th through March 5th. Be prepared to fall in love with a house or apartment that isn't what you expect. Keep your eyes and mind open for all sorts of living possibilities, even if they involve a substantial move. This is an exciting time, so relax and enjoy it, it's all good change. Every warrior needs a partner. You get no bonus points if you guess what your mission is for spring. Yes, that's right, the time for love is especially strong for you in April and May. If you're not currently coupled, it's the perfect time to start looking. Even if you felt like you don't want to be doing any dating, the important word here is looking. You need to not only keep your eyes open for potential partners, but you need to take that keen sense of observation to all the couples you see around you. It's time to really assess what you do and don't want in a relationship. That includes friendships, mentorships, even family relationships. Watch the people around you and all of their pairings and see where people go wrong, but also where they go right. If you are currently partnered, first off, congratulations. Secondly, spring is the time for renewal and you are going to adopt it as your mantra with your partner. You want to do everything you can to see them with fresh eyes. This might mean changing your routine a little bit to see them anew. Anything you can to bring a bit of energy into the dynamic is good. A perfect date night is around the 17th of April. Go for something a little out of the ordinary that night, but nothing that feels stiff and formal for you. Remember, your partner likes you for you, so if that means you both want to go skateboarding, that's the perfect date night. Your job is going to remain fairly placid throughout this year, but some opportunities might present themselves in early summer. We say might because they depend on you being in the right place at the right time. And what would that place and time be? Have you been daydreaming about a job that seems impossible to get? It doesn't even have to be a totally new occupation. Maybe it's just enough small changes where you are now just to make it a little bit more bearable. You might have written off that possibility because you figured there's no way such a position would fall into your lap. You're right, Virgo. It won't just fall into your lap, but it might be hiding from you just out of plain sight. If you haven't been scanning job listings, start doing it in early June and make it a regular part of your routine. Read between the lines and bid and start looking in areas you wouldn't ordinarily consider. That dream job of yours isn't going to jump out at you. It's going to take some detective work to find it. Don't be afraid to apply to something that seems well outside of your wheelhouse. There's going to be some interesting progress in this area around June 15th or so. Keep looking through July, even if you find something you like. You know what they say, you should always be looking for a job. Money is going to follow an interesting course this year for you, Virgo. You're going to be seeing a lot of wild ups and downs that might rock your world a bit. As best as you can, we're going to ask you to not get too emotionally invested in that ride and keep your eye on December when you step out of the roller coaster car and onto the steady platform. January should be fairly calm, but that doesn't mean you can be passive. Amp up your saving schedule as much as you can without depleting yourself. You're going to make sure you're ready for rainy days ahead. There will be some plunges coming around late March to early April. Don't panic. We know, easier said than done, but we want you to go into the year knowing that this is going to happen in the same way you know a roller coaster is going to scare the crap out of you, and knowing is half the battle. When everything is plummeting around you, tighten your belt a bit, keep working, and maybe look into a passive side hustle of some sort, and press on as best as you can. That roller coaster is going to level off for you by August and you'll be none the worse for wear. If you did pick up that second gig, maybe hold on to it for a bit, but go ahead and reduce your hours so you can relax a bit. It's late summer, for crying out loud. The rest of the year should bring you low-key prosperity. You know what this means, a little bit of extra cash each week to splurge at the grocery store or a lingering bill finally going away as you make the last payment, probably around October. This year will be a good exercise for you to deal with the ups and downs of money, so enjoy the learning experience. Let the great warrior Virgo rest and survey their land. After years of conquests and battles, you have earned the right to sit and bask in your glory. There's nothing wrong with that. Your warrior spirit will never get soft, provided you keep your mind keen and never stop growing. We're not worried about that happening to you, Virgo. Asking you to stop striving is like asking the wind to stop blowing. But balance it out with your newfound kingdom and enjoy the fruits of your labors. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website go-to-horoscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.